Today we're going to be building a fake out strategy, so let's get straight to it. Trader devs, I hope you're all going extremely well. My name's David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on YouTube and on the web, and then I code them to try to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at something a bit different. We're going to be looking at a strategy which is a fake out strategy. Now the idea is when price action is going up and down, it's creating support and resistance, and often they make a wedge pattern. These patterns break out and lots of people take a trade here, but they often also return back in the same direction and create a fake out. So what I'm trying to do is build a trend line strategy, which when the price comes back under the trend line, it's going to take its entry. So I hope you'll join me to go over to my computer, have a look at this one. This is a strategy that I've not really come up with myself because lots of people actually do it, but I haven't actually seen anybody back testing this. I thought I'd give it a go. I'd like to improve on this as we go along by, for instance, actually adding the breakout so that we could trade the breakout if the price doesn't actually come back under that trend line, but maybe that'll be in another video. So let's get over to my computer, let's start coding it, let's start back testing it, and we can go from there. If you do like the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for future content. I do videos on every Monday and Friday, and I'm also on Discord where I live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So come and join us. There's a Patreon page where you get access to all of these indicators. So let's get over to my computer. Okay, very quickly giving credit where credit is due. This YouTube video was not really inspired by any particular YouTuber, but I do often watch Carl the Moon, who uses breakout strategies, so this is sort of where it came from, the idea. So if you're interested in breakout strategies, go and watch Carl the Moon. It's very, very good entertainment and lots of information about crypto. Okay, let's get over to my charts and we'll have a look at building the strategy. It's a pattern that's well known in trading, which is the trade in the wedge as such. This one may not be considered as a wedge, but my idea is that what I want to do is create these kind of trend lines here, which are going to be support and resistance. And what we're going to do is we're going to trade between the two dots here. So this is where price would move up, and we would, as the line is created, we'd start our trades around here, and we'll take a trade here, and we'll take a trade here, and we'll get out around here. Now obviously these two trades here you probably would miss because you're actually creating these trend lines, but the thing is that often trend lines actually do continue even after a fake out up here. So for instance here, we could have got back under this line here, and we would have been able to take another trade here. We would have also had this trade here, which would have been a fake out as it comes back out above the line, and we would have taken this one here, taken this one here, and this one would have reversed on us. Now either we would have taken profit before it got to this point here, or we would have actually hit our stop loss. So that's the idea. As you can see, there's another one here as it comes down here, and here it creates our two trend lines from this point up here and this point here and this one here. So we have our two trend lines. We'd start our trade here where we'd have our first entry. It would come around and fake out here, and it would come back in between those lines. So we would have a couple of decent trades in there. Now they might look pretty small, but actually these trades are potentially 6% here. I should imagine roughly the same there here. 4% there. So yeah, a decent number of trades as the market is rising and going down and up between those two trend lines. Okay, the idea is to build this. The first part I'm going to build is going to be on lower time frames for a sort of scalping strategy. So as I said, it's going to, after the second, third point or fourth point are created inside the trend line, it's going to take a short and a long. There won't be any confluence at the moment because this is just the start of this strategy. What I'd like to do is continue building it so that we can also detect when price has actually broken outside, and we get this move here as as well. This one here as well, and I should imagine if we go all the way back to where the bear market was, or a reversal, we could probably find a decent reversal as well. There probably is a couple around here. If I go around here, if I go here, you'll probably find that there's a decent reversal just here as well. So it would be something that we could trade there, like that maybe, if I can manage to get it to draw those kind of lines. And then what we'd do is we'd also take this breakout just here so that we could get in for the bigger moves. Okay, so that's the idea. That's on the 1 hour. I'm going to try and build it for several time frames. Like I said, this is going to be a several part series. I'm going to start with the inside of the triangle, inside of the wedge pattern, and then I'm going to build the breakout strategy. So this is the part where I go on to super speed and start coding. Okay guys, I'll see you in about a minute.
At first I said that I love you when you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda hard to just trust you when both your feelings don't match. Got me showing less emotions, I don't wanna get attached. Once I give you my word, I swear it ain't no going back. Once I give you my heart, you better keep that shit.
Right, here we are, after a couple of hours coding and more, we've managed to build a kind of a start of a trend line slash wedge kind of breakout or fake out strategy. Now, like I said, the idea is it's actually going to be doing red lines. As you can see over here, it actually does build the red lines inside the strategy, the red and green lines. This one I had to draw manually, even though this is an automatic trade, because the way that Trading View works is that you have to delete previous lines so there's not too many drawings on the screen, saving memory and things like that. So I have actually drawn this one in manually just to show you how it worked. But yeah, so that's how it's done. So obviously it's come along and it's come into this pattern here. It's created a couple of lows which have created the pattern, and here we have actually broken the pattern and we've taken our long. Unfortunately this one was a loss, but there's plenty of wins out there. Let's go and have a look again here. Same for this red line. I've actually just drawn this in just to show you where it would have been. So we have here a pattern that's come all the way back from over here, and you can see the red line and broken in and out of that red line just here. We have here as well, but I need to look at why that hasn't taken a trade. But here we have broken in and we've taken a short. Now that's given us a trade for that, which was a winner. Here is the same thing. You've got here they're going up, and as you can see it would have come out and under the trade and it would have made a win there. This is a start of a trading pattern recognition. I've been talking to my Discord group and we've had a couple of ideas of things like maybe some double bottoms, where we'll be able to get in at double bottoms, double tops, triple tops, and those kind of pattern recognition. We're going to start building on this, adding those kind of things, adding some breakout techniques. Like I said, with this, if we could have used this as a breakout just here, as this trend line actually broke out, we could have actually just got in instead of working between the range here. So this trading strategy is got lots of food for thought. We're going to continue building on it and to see. So let's see what the results are on the 5 minute for the current settings that we've got. A 61.18 win rate and 12% net profit, which isn't bad for a startup strategy that I've just slung together for to try and see whether that kind of strategy works. We're currently on a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio of 1.1%. Now I'm sure that if you went through the settings and decided to use the higher risk to reward in the settings that I've got here, or use the exit indicator, which would have been the low, you would have got probably a better win rate and even more net profit. This was just an example to show you what I'm working on and this trading strategy. So I'm going to continue building on this. Hopefully I'll do a video next week about double bottoms and double tops, and also a breakout of the wedge, which I think has got a lot more potential even than this one. This one's great because it's only on a 5 minute, so it's a good scalping strategy. 1-to-1 risk to reward isn't fantastic, but we've got a very small drawdown. So if we go through the dashboard, we had 52 wins, 33 losses, a win rate of 61%, 12,946 USDT net profit. Number of trades that taken were 85. We're currently in no trades. Max wins in a row was 7, losses was 6. Profit factor is 1.30. Kelly ratio on this was a 0.14, which is a good Kelly ratio for this kind of strategy. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just a quick one before the weekend. I quite like this strategy because it's got quite a lot of potential even to transform it into a breakout strategy and not just this sort of in the range strategy that I've made so far. I'm going to continue coding on it. I'll probably do a couple of videos next week about, like I said, the double tops, double bottoms, breakout strategies that will use this kind of pattern. Okay, so as I said, if you do want to come and join me on the live streams, etc., the links are all down in the description. I've also started updating our open source Dropbox, which has some source codes and snippets in this week. I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to say keep safe, keep coding, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.
At first I said that I love you and you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda hard to just trust you when both your feelings don't match. Got me showing less emotions, I don't wanna get attached. Once I give you my word, I swear it ain't no going back. Once I